Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we are going to study one of the most famous chapters from Matthew Arnold's Culture and Anarchy, titled Barbarians, Philistines and Populace. In this chapter, Arnold classifies English society into three groups and explains how each group's mindset affects culture, morality and progress. Let's understand it step by step in simple language. Matthew Arnold was a Victorian critic, poet, and essayist who deeply cared about moral and cultural development. His book, Culture and Anarchy, 1869, was written as a response to the moral confusion and social unrest of the industrial England. Arnold believed that society had become divided, materialistic, and lacking in spiritual values. He wanted to show that culture, the pursuit of the perfection through knowledge and beauty, that can bring balance and harmony to the society. In Chapter 3, Arnold divided English society into three symbolic classes. Barbarians, the upper class that is also known as aristocracy. Philistines, the middle class. The populace, the working or lower class. He uses three symbolic names to show how each class has strengths and weaknesses that stops the spread of the true culture. Arnold calls the upper class barbarians. They are the rich, the noble people who live in luxury and tradition. They are proud of their manners, honor, courage, and chivalry. However, they do not seek moral or intellectual improvement. They value appearance and class, but no reason and thought. Arnold praises their politeness but criticizes their mental laziness. For example, they love horse riding, hunting, and social gathering, but rarely care about deep ideas or reforms. The Philistines represent the middle class, business owners, professionals, and industrialists. Arnold says they are practical, hardworking, and self-satisfied, but materialistic. They worship money and success, not beauty or morality. They believe that having wealth means having culture, which Arnold completely rejects. For example, a businessman who only values profit, not poetry or education, is a Philistine in Arnold's view. The populace means the lower or the working class, those who suffer from poverty and struggle daily. Arnold says they are rough, emotional, and often violent because their hard lives leave no room for education or refinement. But he also sympathizes with them. He says that they are the victims of the selfishness of higher classes. They need education, culture, and discipline to rise above the ignorance. Arnold makes it clear that he doesn't use the names barbarians, Philistine, populace as insults. He uses them to help people recognize their weaknesses and move towards the true culture. Understanding our fault is the first step toward improvement. Arnold concludes that the only way to overcome class conflict and moral decay is through culture. Culture means seeking perfection through knowledge, beauty, and goodness. It teaches harmony, self-control, and spiritual growth. When people rise above class and materialism, they can build a moral, balanced, and peaceful society. If we see the critical analysis of this chapter, we will say Arnold's vision of culture is moral and spiritual. He believes that culture can cure the disease of materialism and selfishness. He bravely criticized all classes of society, not just one. This shows his honesty as a critic. His idea of culture as a perfect balance of knowledge, beauty, and goodness is idealistic but inspiring. Critics say Arnold was too idealistic. Culture alone cannot fix poverty or injustice. Real change also needs political and economic reform. Even today, Arnold's ideas apply. We live in a world of consumerism and class difference. His call for moral and cultural awareness is still powerful. To conclude, in Culture and Anarchy, Chapter 3, Arnold shows how the barbarians, Philistines, and the populace represent three major weaknesses of society. His solution is not revolution or wealth, it is culture, which means the love of perfection and harmony. Arnold's message is universal. Only through culture can men achieve balance between knowledge, beauty, and goodness.